Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Ebben with the WBZ News Update. Our top stories this Wednesday. Police have now confirmed a Malden police officer shot a man on Eastern Avenue. Police say they received multiple calls about a disturbance at 260 Eastern. When officers arrived, police say there was an altercation between a man and one of the officers, and then the officer shot that man. This is what witnesses told WBZ's Beth Germano.
When the cop, showed up, the guy was acting pretty crazy, so she tased him, and I guess he kept running at her, so she shot him.
It's unsettling. This world's upside down. There's too many shootings.
So the man is being treated at the hospital. Police say there's no threat to the public, but Malden police are investigating along with state police and the DA's office. Reading police hope this picture will help them track down someone who shot a 10-year-old boy in the face with an WBZ gun. On Friday afternoon, the small silver sedan was spotted near Minot Street. The boy and a friend were walking by when one of these small gel pellets filled with water from the gun hit him in the face, but the boy is okay. A Memorial Day weekend tradition lives on in Worcester. Earlier today, thousands of flags were placed on the graves of veterans at St. John's Cemetery. And this happens every year ahead of the holiday weekend. Each flag represents a service member from Massachusetts killed defending the U.S. since the Revolutionary War. A hot spring day across New England. One might even think it's summer already. Let's get a check of the latest forecast with meteorologist Jason Mikell.
Paula, it's certainly been a very interesting past couple days here. We are getting summer-like temperatures, and it seems like we've done about face in terms of the seasons here, going from spring to summer. And look at this, almost a 30-degree spread between Nantucket and over towards Manchester and Fitchburg. Okay, more than 25 degrees difference there. And this is definitely going to be manifesting throughout the afternoon as we're going to get even some warmer weather moving back in, but still with some cooling conditions out towards the islands. Look at the beautiful blue skies that we have above us right now with beautiful sunshine. The 80s that we have across the vast majority of southern New England will likely flip over to near 90 degrees once we get into the afternoon hours. And you bet your bottom dollar we're likely going to have increased humidity move in as well. These are the two systems kind of working in tandem, allowing for that warmer air to really race up the I-95 corridor. That area of high pressure is going to be departing over towards the east, and this parent low is also going to be moving eastbound, dragging with it our trigger mechanism for the possibility of some thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Forecast highs, again, notice that bubble here in the upper 80s nearing 90 degrees, including Boston, points north there in the Merrimack Valley, even over towards northern Mass. 90 degrees expected later on this afternoon over in Fitchburg. And again, this is going to be unimpeded heat arriving in the areas. Still mild overnight tonight. We woke up this morning around 60, 61 degrees in Boston. We're set to do it again tomorrow morning. A little bit cooler tomorrow afternoon, but that's really going to be driven because some storm systems is happening here. Deep south, heat is going to be racing up through the Ohio River Valley eventually with that pattern moving over towards the east. Less of a severe weather threat for us today, more of a severe weather threat for us tomorrow. However, I will point out it is a marginal risk, which is a 1 out of 5. That's our legend at the top of the screen. So these are some of the issues that we could likely have happen tomorrow afternoon. Quick downpours, perhaps even some hail, wind gusts at least 50 miles per hour. Whether or not it makes into the upper 50s to near 60 miles per hour, that would be sort of that severe weather thunderstorm threshold. But hopefully we do not get to that point. We're still going to have a lot of heat moving in even throughout the afternoon. We'll also keep our temperatures hoisted into the 70s once we get past sunset this evening. So still fairly balmy out there. Look at the hour-by-hour forecast. As we move into the overnight hours, one thing that's going to happen tomorrow morning, the first thing we're going to see is we're still going to see some increasing cloud cover through about noon, and then likely pick up on some sprinkles becoming light rain and even some of the quicker downpours. This is going to be mainly driven with that cluster of storm system moving eastbound. The trigger mechanism is this cold front, but what makes this a potent issue for us is there's going to be a very different air mass coming in behind that drier air, but also cooler air, and even more comfortable conditions lying ahead for the weekend. So a big holiday travel day on Friday, mid-80s expected. By Saturday and Sunday, we're cruising back into the lower 80s, a much more tolerable forecast for us. Even a little bit cooler on Monday heading in towards Tuesday. Monday, we're going to watch for some chance showers popping up in the afternoon to develop. And even on Tuesday, sticking with some chance showers and temperatures remaining in the low 70s in the afternoon.